right? So we can get the code over here and we are getting the author's name. Now most importantly, we have to display images at the back of our text code. Now where to get these images? There is a nice website called as Unsplash, you might be knowing. We get beautiful images from Unsplash. Over here we can just check, but downloading images and putting these images into our assets and using them won't be good. So just create an account over here normally that you create, okay, and we are going to use Unsplash API to get images directly from our Unsplash website, okay. So just log in to your Unsplash account or create a new account using Facebook or email ID and password. It is very easy. Then come back. Let's see, you will be on your home page, okay, like this. After logging in, you can see over here view profile. This is your profile. Download free beautiful high quality photos created by me. I don't think so anything is there. Okay, so I'll do is I'll just go on product developers API over here, and then you can see your apps. Okay, so I'm just going to create a new application. Okay, the API is to be used for non-automated high qualities and authentic experience. Yes. You cannot replicate the core user experience of Unsplash. Yes, we are not creating an application like Unsplash. Your access keys and secret keys must remain confidential. Yes. Do not abuse the API. Too many requests too quickly will get your access turned off. Okay, fine. Then I'm just scroll down. You can read this, everything, or like me and everyone else just accept terms. Okay. Code application and application to display codes onto screen with beautiful image backgrounds. Okay, create application. Now the code application is done. It is in demo phase right now, so we are limited to just 50 requests a day, and once the application is ready, we can go and apply for production, and the limit will be extended to 5,000 requests an hour. Okay, these are the checklist. We don't need this request usage. Now let's come back to documentation over here. Setting up an application. We have done register application. Once your account has been registered for API, go to your apps, new application, fill in the required details. Okay, it is 50 requests per hour. I think it's sufficient. If ready to move to production, follow the apply for production instruction. If approved, your rate limit will increase to full amount. Okay. Now libraries SDK, we don't need this because we are going to use HTTP package to get the images directly from our URL. Okay, hot linking. So these are the schemas. This is our API response schema that we are going to use. Okay, and we are going to make a get request over here. Search photos by keywords. Okay, we are going to use this. Hit random to populate your application with random photos, narrowing the pool of randomized photos with optional parameters. Okay, so what we are going to do is search photos by keyword. Okay, search using the most powerful free image search API in the world, powered by tens of millions of community. Then get search photos. Query, page, per page, order by, collection, content filter. These are all the things that we get when we hit this API. Okay, when we hit this API. So let's get started. Firstly, we are going to create a function which will call our image from Unsplash. Okay, So https unsplash.com, right? We are going to hit this over here, then search photos page. Okay, instead of page we are going to use per page. Default is 30, we need default is 10, we need 30. Okay, so we are going to use per page and query. So instead of office, let's say with our codes, a nature theme would go very nicely. So we'll go with nature over here, and we are going to give order by over here. You can see order by. How to sort photos? Optional. Default is relevant. Valid. Values are latest and relevant. So let's see, we can go with latest and relevant as well. We'll try both. And then we will need client ID, I guess. Okay. So let us go back. And then this is the content. This is the JSON that you get from our fetch, from the get request that you do to Unsplash, and we're going to use this URLs, full, regular, small, thumb. Okay, so we're going to use this URLs endpoint to get the images. Now go to your app, and in your app, if you scroll down to keys, you will get your access key and secret key over here. Okay, so you have to just copy this, copy to clipboard. Let me minimize this, and all you will do is on top over here create a variable called as just access key and paste it over here. Okay, okay, you can paste this over here. So now we have the access key ready. So now we have the access key ready. We are going to create a function to fetch the images from Unsplash. So void get images from Unsplash. Okay, it's a function. We are going to create this function over here, and we will need, and okay, fine, we won't need anything else. Okay, so let us create our get images from Unsplash function. Okay, so we are going to need a response. Okay, is equal to await http dot get. Now there are errors over here. First of all, await. It's an await means we are going to use await a sync function. So async. You can check my other video in which I have explained in detail how a sync and await function are used together. Now for this HTTP we are going to import HTTP. So if you'll come back over here, so we are going to import this HTTP package as HTTP. Okay, why we use as HTTP? Because if I just remove this, our code will still work, and instead of HTTP all I have to do is just use get. Okay, and it will give me a future response. But then when my code goes to my developer, he would be get confused like what is this get. So to make things clear, we just add over here as HTTP, so that we'll need to use this keyword whenever we use this package. Okay. So if my code goes into the next developer, he will come to know that we are doing HTTPS request, HTTPS dot get. Okay, so we are using this HTTP get over here. Okay, so we have imported HTTP dart package as HTTP, and we are going to use get URL. Now this needs a URL. Let us create our URL. Okay, that we are going to use of Unsplash. Let us create our Unsplash URL. Documentation by keyword. This is a schema, right? So our URL is equal to HTTPS command C command B. This is our URL. Okay. Search photo by keyword. Get search photo. So query page per page order by. We are going to use this. Okay. So as we have seen, get search photos. We have to use that. So after .com, I'm going to write SEAR search slash photos question mark, then per page is equal to 30 question mark, oh no, and query is equal to nature and after nature we are going to give and order by is equal to relevant, RELEV, spelling is nice. Okay, with and client ID is equal to dollar access key that we have in our the access key that we have. So now what we're going to do, we're going to use this URL in this HTTP get URL. Now it's showing an error. Error is the argument string can't be assigned to the parameter URI. So we are going to convert this URL to URI. So var URI is equal to, and to convert we are going to use URI dot parse. We are going to pass this URL over here. Okay, now this URL has been converted to the URI that we need, and we can pass URI now over here. Okay, then now let us hit print, and I'll print response dot status code. So it will come to know if our status is 200 or are we finding some error in this. And over here I'm going to create an init function on top, init, and in this I'll call get images from Unsplash command as I hit play. So our application will run from start. Let me come in run 200. Okay, we got 200, which means everything is okay as shown over here somewhere. 200 is okay. 200 means okay. So we are getting the data. Now let us print response. Okay, so print response command s Again, I'll hit play, so it will run from start. Instead of response dot body, play button. Okay, so this is, you can see in the console that we have got the response from our Unsplash API. Now, if I'll just to show regular, if I just click on this, it will take us to an image. So we are going to use this link, we are going to use regular link to show images that we get from our Unsplash API and portray it on our application. Okay, so before using this, we are going to now decode this data. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to decode this data. So create a variable called as data or Unsplash data is equal to JSON.decode Now let us import Dart convert package which we need. Okay, JSON.decode, and over here we're going to use response.body. So we can use this response.body in an application. I'm going to print Unsplash data over here, command S, play. Yes, now we can use this as a JSON or as a map string completely. Now let us start by this container. Let us come over here, give decoration, box decoration, and image. I think it will be image, decoration image, asset images, right? Yes, asset image. Okay, so now we are going to portray. So how we have to go ahead from this JSON to reach to this regular link. Okay, we have to reach to this link. Okay, we have to get this data outside our function and we have to use it in our asset images. So I'm going to create a new variable called as image list over here. Okay, so it would be list, image list, which will be blank. Okay, and we are going to give question mark over here. Okay, so our list will be image list and we are using null safety over here. I'll come down and over here what we'll do is image list is equal to Unsplash data, and in this we are going to go at results. So if you'll see properly over here, we can see everything over here is inside results. Okay, so we are going to use this target over here. So we are going to use this results and then set state. Now we are going to use this image list to fetch or to set images to the background right now. Okay, so asset image will be image list. Okay, in this we will need right now, I'll just say 0 because we need a number, and then we will need URLs. We have to go into the URLs. If you can see over here, URLs. Okay, so we are going to target this URLs, and then we are going to use the regular size, regular. Oh, no. We have to use network images. Network image, which will take a string URL, which will go over here, and this can be null, so we are going to use this exclamation mark over here, and I'm going to use fit. Fit will be box fit.cover. This will cover everything. Now let's just hit a play button. Okay, when we use decoration, we cannot give color over here, so let me just cut it, and I will write this color over here. Command S, hit play. Okay, you can see now we have this nice background image and we have the text on top. Okay, we have nice images and text on top, but we are going to do some changes right now in this. Basically, the changes that we are going to do is we are going to create one more variable over here, and we are going to make it int image number over here, which will also be null right now. I will scroll down to our carousel, and on page changed, I will do image number is equal to index and set state over here. And instead of writing 0, I'll just write image number. Image number, I'll hit okay, and I'll hit a play button over here. Okay, let me give this 0 at start. Play. Play. This is 0 at start. Okay, now you can see images are changing. Good. So whenever we scroll, the images will change. Why? Because when on page changed function is called, our images gets changed. Yeah, so at least we have a basic layout of our application. Okay, I think we will stop for today, and in the next video we will use animated switcher and we will blur these images when they fade, and also how to save this image into our gallery. So I guess, so bye bye, see you in next video. Thank you.